Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Braden Timmons, and today we are talking about the brand new horror film, The Monkey. Written and directed by our good friend Osgood Perkins, who is literally just coming off of Longlegs from 2024. And before I get started with this review, I want to know, did you guys love Longlegs or did you guys not like Longlegs? Let me know in the comment section, because if you didn't like Longlegs, like me personally, I very much enjoyed it. I got a lot of enjoyment out of it. But if you didn't like it, I urge you to give Oz another chance with The Monkey, because you may be very much surprised. The best way I can describe The Monkey, and I've talked to some friends and everything, and what they are saying is that it's like Final Destination chaos, but with a monkey. That's basically it. But how I would see it, it's like this is like one of those like little knickknacks in Ed and Lorraine Warren's house, and it literally does stuff that you wish you would probably see in Conjuring movies. And I'm not just talking about like dragging you out of bed and throwing you around like a rag doll. No. The kills in this movie are absolutely insane, and we're going to talk about that here in a second. But in the film, when twin brothers Bill and Hal find their father's old monkey toy in the attic, a series of gruesome deaths start. The siblings decide to throw the toy away and move on with their lives growing apart over the years. And, you know, when you get a story essentially like that, now keep in mind, guys, this is based on the Stephen King short story. So you've got Stephen King involved with this, you've got James Wan involved with this, and you've got Osgood Perkins involved with this. When you have three heads like that come together to create something horrific, I think that you guys are in the right place. And if you guys are horror fans, this is absolutely something that you guys should enjoy. The one thing that really surprised me about this movie is just how Looney Toony it is. It is very funny. There is a lot of very funny moments. I wouldn't necessarily say it's scary. It's absolutely more of a comedy horror, because the kills, I just feel like that Oz literally tried to go as over the top with them as he could. And believe me, there's a lot of substance in here that you could talk about and dissect. And you know it's a good horror movie when you literally leave the theater and you're not sure what kill was your favorite. It's going to have the audience talking. Theo James is in this movie. I have not seen the man in a movie since the Divergent series. The Divergent series didn't do it for me. I read the Divergent books. Could care less for the movies. Terrible book to movie adaptations, or adaptations, I should say. But I do think that for the most part, this movie does a pretty solid job at reinventing Stephen King's short story into a narrative from what I remember. Now, I'm not an expert in the story, The Monkey. For those of you that may be a little bit more, you guys may be able to attest to that a little bit more than I will. But at the end of the day, guys, as an overall film, I found a whole bunch of enjoyment in this film. And I think that there's a lot of you, if you are a fan of the genre, that you guys are going to find a lot of enjoyment in this as well. But Theo James, he's honestly really good in this movie. He is basically the meat and bones of character development. His character went through a very traumatic experience growing up. So naturally, as an adult, he kind of is the epitome of what a lot of adults are like in the world today when it comes down to dealing with shit. He just likes to bury it as deep as he can and not talk about it. And that's basically what we see with about 90% of our adults in today's day and age. And I do think that there is some substance to get behind on him in this movie. Now, obviously, the rightful thing to do would be to talk with somebody, to get your life together, to recognize your flaws and, you know, move on. That's what the logical thing would be to do. But no, as a character, he's really trying to cope with everything that he has gone through. He's always been a certain way since a young kid, and I do think that you're able to really reflect with his character as we play along with him, because we spend a good portion of time with the kids, and then we see the adult side, give or take about a half hour into the movie. It takes a little bit of time for it to build up to that, but it feels earned when it gets there for a reason. This monkey, man, it ain't fucking around. It is out for every bit of vengeance that it can freaking get. The kills, like I said, are absolutely crazy, but I don't think you understand how crazy they are until you actually see the movie. There are really good actors that pop in and out of screen and everything, and I very much enjoyed seeing all of the actors that are in this movie that I've seen in other projects over the years. Really good projects, really good actors also. There were a few surprises in there for me. So if you don't know much about this movie, I urge you to go in completely not knowing anything, because I do think it's going to make the experience just that much better. Osgood Perkins did a really great job with this one, man. I liked Longlegs a lot last year, but I honestly do think that I liked the monkey a bit more this year. And it's very early in the year. I did very much enjoy Hard Eyes from a few weeks ago, but I really do think that this is going to be one of the more talked about horror movies of 2025 and probably end up on a good portion of top 10 lists at the end of the year. But I have said what I said, guys. I very much enjoyed the heck out of The Monkey. If I had to give it a rating right now, it's at 4 out of 5 stars. That could change after a second viewing, but Osgood Perkins, as far as I'm concerned, has a very big hit on his hand with this movie. It's very Looney Toony, very not what I expected, and I am curious to hear what your guys' thoughts are on the film as well. So with all that being said, post your guys' comments down below. Let me know, what did you guys think of The Monkey, or are you guys looking forward to seeing The Monkey? Whatever your thoughts are, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you guys like this, don't forget to join me on my journey to 20,000 subscribers, and I will see you guys in my next video.